everybody. Today we will be reading The Odd Ones Out, How to Be Cool, and other things I definitely learned from growing up. James Rawson. How to be cool in 7th grade. 7th grade is a time of change. When I say change, I mean bad things happen to you a lot. If I were to get metaphorical, I'd say 7th grade is that awkward halfway in between time of frog's life cycle when you get arm buds and you haven't lost your tail yet. You're pretty much a mess. He doesn't have a tail. Late bloomer. In 7th grade, you're done with elementary school and kid stuff. But you're not anywhere near being an adult. You can't drive anywhere. Also, there's always that one kid who brags that he can. You have no money, you can't get a job, and you're still living with your parents. Basically, you're a loser. Elementary school had structure. You had the same teacher and were in class with the same kids all day. You were pretty much forced to be to be friends with them. Being cool was so much easier. All you had to do was be the fastest runner in your class. Simple. Cool, so cool. In junior high, you have to deal with multiple teachers. Just figuring out their quirk systems and general neurosis is a job all by itself, and you have different people in most of your classes, so this is also when you get to find out if you have social anxiety or not. At the beginning of junior high, I was still pretty much in an elementary school mode. I just thought about doing things the easiest way possible and didn't care about what people thought. I was happy and clueless. Like most people, I took PE as an elective. That was a mistake. I obviously should have taken band. Cool people do band. Nerds. In PE, when I wasn't getting hit in the face with a dodgeball, I was sitting by myself trying to fit in with the other 7th graders. Maybe the special needs kids will talk to me. That's something, I guess. One day in PE, while I was looking at everyone talking to each other and not me, I had stunning realization. Gee willikers, people judge me by the clothes I wear. I know this because I'm judging people by the clothes they wear. You never forget the moment when that realization hits you. Hopefully you won't be wearing a stupid t-shirt at the time like I was until then. I had never really considered that style was a thing. Outward appearance matters a lot. I know most people picks up on these social clues earlier than I did. If you haven't already picked up on them, I'm really sorry, and also don't worry about picking up on them, because what you wear ultimately doesn't matter. Save yourself, be happy while you can, while you still can. And anyway, up until this point on PE, I'd worn my basketball shorts underneath my jeans that way, and no one saw my underwear when I changed. I may not have cool, but I was practical. and self-conscious. Now I finally realize that none of the cool people wore shorts underneath their jeans. Cool people don't care if you... Cool people don't care if you see their boxers, at least not in the locker room. I think they might care in math class, though. Now that I've grown up, I've got this cool thing mastered, so sit down, kids. Wait, you're probably already sitting. Well, stop slouching and sit down. And more seriously, because I've been through 7th grade and survived it. I mean, barely, but still. Here are some tips for you to follow so you can be just as cool as me. The odd ones out. 5 tips to be cool in 7th grade. Wear low socks. The lower the cooler. If you're really cool, people shouldn't even be able to tell you're wearing socks. If the only low sock in your house was the opposite gender, so be it. Be cool and put them on. Your socks may slip down your heels a bunch together in an uncomfortable lump at the bottom of your shoe. But no one said coolness doesn't require sacrifice. When people start to question whether or not you can afford socks, you know you've done it right. I never see you wear any socks good. Two, wear skinny jeans with holes in them. If you have to pick between skinny jeans and jeans with holes, pick skinny jeans. You can make the holes later. The jeans should be so tight that you can bend down if you need to pick up something on the ground, on the floor. Too bad. That's the level of skinny we're talking about. Be prepared for old, uncool people to frequently and make comments to you like, why do you pay for pants with holes in them? And how do you even fit in those jeans? Ignore these people when they were in 7th grade. They wore knee socks. Look at that poser. Wear something with a skull on it. Now some of you might be thinking, James, all this advice sounds like you're just trying to be edgy. Yeah, well, that was the sort of thing that was cool when I was in 7th grade. Wearing the remains of dead people is a fashion choice. Also, try to listen to songs with depressing, angsty lyrics. Also, try to listen. Cool doesn't necessarily mean happy. You gave up on happiness when you started caring about what other people think. Poser. I walk this lonely road. When heading to the cafeteria for lunch, don't run ahead of everyone to be at the front of the lunch line. For some reason, cool people don't do this. Personally, I would rather eat first. But whatever, I don't make the rules, except in this case. Don't get excited about anything, ever. Cool people are too cool to actually care about things. I get to eat first. I used to be cool in elementary school. Wear a shirt that says, I'm cool, as this will trick people into thinking you're cool. I believe in labels. Seriously, just go look around your school and see how many people are wearing designer labels. In that case, you're doubting all my advice. I'll have you know that after months of implementing these exact methods, I finally got noticed. No, just kidding. That's not what happened, but one of the popular girls came up to me in class and gave me an invitation to her 13th birthday party. You may not know this, but turning 13 is a big deal. because it means you're legally a teenager. You finally get to add the word teen to the end of your name. The girl was having a swim party in her backyard. She had a huge house with an amazing pool that ran right up next to a man-made lake. Stray ducks could just glide by you as you swam. That's cool if you don't have stray ducks in your pool. Just give up trying now. You'll never be as cool as this 13-year-old girl I knew. Sup, duck. Sup. Anyway, going to a pool party meant that not only was I going to be with the popular people, I was going to be shirtless with popular people. It was all a part of hanging out with the elite. Unfortunately, there were 3 problems with going shirtless. 1, I have an indented chest. I sort of look like someone punched me in between the nipples. It does not come in handy. When I'm lying down, then I have a place to put my snacks. 2, I also had stretch marks all across my back from an intense growth spurt. Imagine tiger claw marks, but without is a good story to explain them. They faded now, but in the 7th grade, they were purple. 3, I didn't have abs, and all 7th graders need to have abs. That's the sign of a cool dude. Make sure that my tip number 6 have abs. So for the week leading up to the party, I did sit-ups in my room every night for as long as I could.